Following some developing news tonight, a dramatic scene in Hartford's North End after police shot a man with a knife as they responded to a domestic violence call. That man is now hospitalized in critical condition. It happened this morning on Garden Street. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Patricia Del Rio has been covering this story since it broke. She's live now with some new information for us. Patricia?
Good evening, Dennis. We are on Garden Street. I'm going to step out of frame, and you can see that there is a Connecticut State Police mobile crime squad truck there, and directly to its left is the building that we're talking about, 422 Garden. Now, just a short while ago, police released the 911 call from a man saying a woman was being held hostage inside a second-floor apartment.
We need police right here right now, 422 Garden Street, emergency. This man in my house got my old lady hostage with a knife.
It began around 11 a.m. A man calls police and says a woman is being held hostage in an apartment at 422 Garden Street in the north end of Hartford. When police arrive, they encounter a knife-wielding suspect.
They're immediately confronted with an irate individual. The individual was armed with a knife. You could clearly hear the Hartford police officers pleading with the suspect over the radio to drop a knife.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Drop the knife! 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 Drop the knife!
10-0, 10-0.
Put the knife down! Put the knife down!
Shots fired, shots fired.
Officer Chris White, a 15-year veteran of the department, appears to have fired his weapon and hit the suspect. Officer White, seen here, is very active in the Hartford community and has been interviewed by Eyewitness News in the past regarding his teaching yoga to help officers maintain calm. The other officer at the scene, Michael Bodner, a 10-year veteran, did not fire his weapon. Officer Bodner had been shot in 2009 by a suspect. Neither officer was injured in this incident, but police remind us that domestic violence calls are among the most dangerous.
Any domestic violence incident, that's one of the leading cases of officer injuries and fatalities in the country, aside from motor vehicle collisions.
So there were no body cameras during this incident. State police are interviewing witnesses who were here at the time. As I said, state police have taken over this investigation. The suspect is in critical condition at St. Francis Hospital. Now, this is the first officer-involved shooting in Hartford in 3 years now. Police telling me that the officers are trained to only fire their weapon if they believe they are in immediate danger or if someone else is. Officers also, of course, on heightened alert during domestic violence calls, as was said in the piece. And, of course, remembering Officer Jill Kiddick had responded to a domestic violence call back in May, and that involved a person with a knife who stabbed her and practically killed her in that instance. We're live in Hartford. I'm Patricia Del Rio, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.